One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Roadrunners offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Auburn's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run it to the right side. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jess.
Ball is free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Knocked down, but there he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. How? This defense taking one back to the house.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. He might want another play. They'll run the toss. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gets it out quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quick release by the QB. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Roadrunners are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA!
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. The Tigers have that QB run game rolling like toilet paper headed for Toomer's corner.
Yeah, and I just think of Cam Newton in that magical season and seeing the toilet paper come out a lot that year on their way to a national championship. But Auburn and that fan base, man, they have some great fans.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The play-action fake. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play it.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium.
Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Got his man. Lots of running room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Quarterback making adjustments. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Makes the grab. It's Henry. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Where it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
It's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback may change this route. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He makes a catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The Roadrunners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. It's complete on the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, it's picked off. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can bring. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became...
He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for room. It's Henry. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. It's good. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Pulls it in, it's Coleman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker, it's Simmons. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It'd have been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. Got enough for the 1st. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here comes the heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So here comes the Auburn offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Handoff to the lone back. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll try the left side. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Roadrunners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now, I tell you, Auburn is known for playmakers on defense, and one guy who could have a massive impact on a turnaround is Keldrick Faulk. David, 7 sacks a year ago. And the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he... chunk of yardage, too. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Solid punt. Headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets the gift. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball is loose on the return. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to throw again. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
3rd down play from the gun. Caught in the backfield, it's Howard.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Great place to start for this offense. He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
Conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you...
Wide open spaces. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Auburn lines up quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. The give as they work on that clock. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds a little space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Fires to the big fella. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Dishman. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And for the 5th time, the offense will go for it on 4th down. 2 for 4 so far. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't